fire! Oh, I missed. The freaking target's off. Okay, so move it over just a little bit and fire! He went poof! Hello, fellow viewers. Blaan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the update for the Warhammer 40k mod for Armor 3. And just a couple of days ago, on April 22nd, the update that I actually kind of been waiting for, with seeing all the images over in the Discord. I have been just waiting for this for so long. You guys are going to see what I'm talking about in just a minute. There's a load to look at, so without further ado, let's get started. So what we have, you could be looking at and going, whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, we'll break it down. We'll start from the small stuff and get towards the bigger stuff. And then if you hear a bit of a rumbling sound, that's one of the things that's been added in. I'm gonna look at that last. You can just hear it. I can't help it. I can't turn off the sound, so you'll see what it is when I get to it. So first off, we have these kind of like fences or little walls, and as you can see, I placed down a Imperial Guardsman right here, and as you can see, it's about the right height, so you can actually shoot over and place your weapon up and fire over. So it's to scale, and it works, and it actually, the texture quality and just the whole feeling of it just looks like it should be in the Warhammer 40k universe. So I'm absolutely enjoying this update so much, and the reason why I'm enjoying this so much is because what I've been waiting for is urban warfare. When I played the tabletop game, I love having destroyed cities and towns and fighting through it with my models. I loved it so much. So let's just bring my little guy right here over here. Now, for the buildings, when you place them down, what you're going to want to do is actually, you can't see it right now, but there will be a little line, like it's a little ledge, so you can't really walk inside. It's meant for Space Marines to be walking here. But if you click here and go click on this and make it -1, it will line up perfectly, and you can be able to walk in, no problem. You don't have to worry about trying to hop over a little step that's meant for a giant Space Marine. So as we can see, if we walk in here, it's all, let's move a little faster. It's all workable. You can go inside. I do not believe the doors work. I have not been able to get them to work, but maybe it's something I'm missing. But they're open, and the steps work. You can hop up on the roof. It looks pretty good. And out of this update, this is the only one that's great. I have no idea why, but I like it. It looks cool. It really gives a cool feel to it. I like it. Now we come over here, the buildings get a little bit different, and I actually did place down one of each building, so you can see there's a lot of combinations you can do, and you can mix match, spread them out. You could actually probably make a type of urban battle going on. Now for this video, I'm not going to be showing any combat, but in the foreseeable future, very soon, wink wink, nudge nudge, I will be putting together something. It might be here in virtual reality, it might not, and if you probably just saw something on the top of my screen, yeah, that's what we're going to be looking at. Don't worry, you will see it eventually. But back to what I was saying, is that you could probably make some pretty cool urban fights, and in the foreseeable future, really soon, I am going to be making some type of battle, probably making a small town and just having loads of fun with it. And I can't wait to see what I can do. But for this video, we're just going to be looking at it. So, as you can see, we have a couple of these, looks like maybe houses or barracks, maybe? I don't know exactly. I mean, they have buildings, have names like they have small, low, flat. Same with that. And then they'll have something that says tall, straight. Like, it's just basic numbers. And this might be like an apartment or something. I don't know. You can be creative and do whatever you want to do. But as you can see, you can fully walk around inside. You can actually shoot out the windows, and it is glorious. I really am loving the mod author who's working on these. There's quite a few guys working on all these on this mod, making bits and pieces, working together, and they're a bunch of great guys. I actually have been talking to Battlestead. Hey, Battlestead, if you're watching this, buddy, let me know in the comment section down below if you like this video, and if you actually, if anybody has any questions, please answer them. And if anybody is watching this video, be sure to ask any questions you want to the mod authors. They will be watching this. And if you guys have any things you want to ask or things you would like to possibly see in the future or any ideas, I'm pretty sure they'll be happy to listen to what you guys have the ideas to say. Because, you know, this is an awesome model. I really wanted to see it go somewhere. Now we have this, like, double story building. So let's go take a look inside. This is actually pretty dang cool. Yeah, I could see this being a military compound. Well, they probably all are, but yeah, I mean, this is really cool. I really am loving this. Now, let's go take a look at this one. This is the tallest. No, actually, it's not. Okay, sorry if it paused there for just a short second. I clicked off screen. I will try not to do that again. Anyway, so as we can see here, this goes all the way up to the roof. So you can actually go from the roof to the ground. So it works. Or from the ground to the roof. I like it. It's really cool. And I can't wait to see what people will make with these missions. If you guys make your own little mission and you record it, post it on YouTube, leave a link to it. I will personally love to see what you guys come up with. Or if you guys make a base and you want to take a picture and send me a link or whatever, however you have to do it, but put a link to I can see what you guys create out of this because, oh, I can see so many cool things coming out of this. This is such a great mod. I love it. So now we get over to the big buildings. Now, sadly, with this building, it's hollow. Hollow. There's nothing there. So what I'd probably do is put like an AA gun up on top and it'll just be like a building. So these are more like the city buildings that are just decorative, not meant to be interacted with yet. I have seen on the Discord that someone is actually working on making these doors able to work and open. I do not believe it has been implemented yet, but when it does, then this will be full function. Then you just think, well, then what the hell we do with all this space? Well, they'll probably make floors. So who knows? We'll see what happens. Now, if we come over here, this is where things get really cool. Now, this is going to be a hint towards what is coming at the end of this video, what I'm looking at. If you just see, yeah, it's right there. You kind of saw, haha, glimpse. All right, so this is going to be a hangar and hallway. There's multiple pieces, but I put it down just a couple to kind of show you what you could do. And this is actually two pieces, so if you see that it moves apart, yeah, so we'll put it right back. So as you can see, it's pretty cool. It looks like you're actually walking around inside of a ship. Now, you could probably have the starting part of your mission where you're inside this, having a briefing, talk with all your guys, and then you go over and then you teleport, say, down, kind of like what they do with the Halo mod with the ODSTs. Whatever you can, you know, imagination, have fun with it, you know. The sky's the limit. So it's pretty cool. I'm loving the detail work. And for what I'm understanding, this is only rough. I mean, they're just getting this out now. They probably will be polishing it up. Who knows? If not, it's fine. It does the job. It fills the gap or the void, so to speak. It works. I love it. I can't wait to see what comes out next. Now we have a simple little wall right here that's also meant for the hangar. All these are. And one of these does not open. One stays open. Another one can open and close. So they actually do have open doors. I don't know which one. So this one opens up. Yeah, so anyways, you can figure it out. But these are really good detail on the doors. But once you get really close, you kind of see the fuzziness. But when you see it from afar, it looks good. Looks good. Now we're coming over here towards the end of this video. Well, not the end, but getting close. Another cool thing they've added in, and I'm still trying to figure it out, but it's pretty much a little hangar bay like you would see on military bases where they'd have these kind of, looks like they're half buried underground. And they have a little wall, and you can, oops, we just do like that, and then bam, and then we come over here, and then bam, there you go. You have a makeshift little hangar. It works. Does the job. It only takes two pieces. Now, we're going to come over here and take a look at something really, really cool. This is one of the things I have been personally waiting for. You ready? Drum roll, please. The new Sentinels. Oh, they are glorious. And we'll take a look at them in just a little bit. I will finish showcasing everything in this mod before we take these beauties out for a test spin. Oh, yes. And plus, they added a few things that I would like to show as well. But first up, we have the Autocannon, and yes, it sounds awesome. And when it fires, you actually see the bullets move, and it's good. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. So this is pretty much gonna be your role, taking out heavily armored vehicles or taking down vehicles. This is what this bad boy is gonna do. Next up, we have this evil little thing, the missile launcher. Now, when it fires the missiles, you actually see them come out, they fire, and when it reloads the next 5 rockets, you actually slowly see them being pushed in and loaded. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, yes. But I have to say, my favorite Sentinel I've been waiting for, this bad boy right here. Yes. Mwah! Love it. Oh, yes. Plasmacannons. Now, before you start geeking out with me, I just want to say that when the plasma round comes out, yes, the texture on it is not up 100%. It fills the gap. It fills the job in, but it could be better. But for now, it works. I love it. So, mod author, still awesome. Still cool, dude. Still cool. And the sound it makes, you're gonna love it when I get to that. And last and not least, which I'm still trying to figure out why you'd use it, but we have the chainsaw Sentinel, and I don't even know why you would use this. Maybe to clear out trees and clear a path for the bigger vehicles. Maybe taking on demons. Maybe I don't know why you'd want. That's like a punishment driving that thing. Sorry. Just me personally, I'd rather keep the enemy at range. I mean, we're guardsmen. We're squishy. We keep them at range. Not that. But it's still pretty cool nonetheless, and I love it. It's pretty cool. It's awesome. Now, I know the moment you guys been wondering about, curious about, and wondering what the hell that humming sound is. Well, it's that. Yeah, it's that. They actually added in this thing. Now, for now, it is just a prop. It just sits there. It doesn't really do anything because, yeah, that gun would be broken if it was. You just fire that and kill everybody. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a prop piece, but it's still an awesome prop piece. I was actually talking to the guy that was working on this, and it took him a little bit of a time. I'm not sure exactly how long it took him, but he kept sending me like the rough draft where it was just the shape, no textures, and he kept teasing me about it. Yeah, you're laughing right now, aren't you? I guarantee he's laughing. But it was worth the wait, and I'm absolutely enjoy looking at this thing. Now, for my excuse me, the Empire versus the Imperium, I would have loved to have this, then have this standing here or flying here with like a Star Destroyer off its front and or side by side, you know, while we're all fighting on the ground. That would have been really cool. But it's still awesome. Now, for the last little bit of this video, before we go into driving, there is 2 more things we got to look at. They actually added in 2 new maps for the Warhammer 40k mod. Now, if we come over here, this is the first one right here. It is pretty cool. I'm liking it. It reminds me a lot of this one right here. It's just mostly flat and open, but it does have a few ruined cities and urban warfare, so it is really cool to look at. So we'll take a look at that one first. The second one we can look at is this one, which adds in kind of like neighborhood-looking areas. There's one fort, and then a couple of hills and roads and jungle and a couple of settlements. It's really cool to enjoy and look at. So we'll look at that second. Now, first, let's head over here and click on this. Now, I don't know how long this video is going to be because I would like to look at everything in this mod, so I do apologize if this goes a little long. So, this area right here is pretty much all you're going to see. The rest of it is like an outpost. It's all of the outpost really is a couple of wrecked buildings. So that's pretty much it. And it looks like it's some of the NATO looking buildings, which are still cool. It fits. So now if we come over here, and we can see this is kind of looks like a military base or supply depot where the guardsmen would resupply their vehicles. And as you see, there's a couple of Leman rust that probably were destroyed or were abandoned and rusted away, which, holy crap, why would they leave vehicles behind? I mean, the guardsmen need every vehicle they can. So this is just like a little settlement. It's going to be cool. You can have guys trying to hold their ground or hold this resupply depot. But it's really cool and it's really enjoyable. Now, if we come over here, which is the eye candy of this place, which I'm absolutely enjoying. Yes, you have these different sectors, which are like strong points where you're, let's say if you're playing with a unit or a clan, one squad could be holding this, another squad could be holding over here, and maybe over here, and you guys are just trying to keep enemies out of this city. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. It's really cool, and it's definitely meant for guardsmen who fortify, and I'm, I'm guardsman. I like fortifications and blowing things up. Now, this is pretty cool. This could be like a little fire base. You could have a couple of mortars in here or artillery, and have guys up here with machine guns trying to keep things at bay. Oh, the potential is endless. Then we get over here. Sorry, I'm getting a little dry throat. Now, this reminds me a lot of the tabletop game, because if you actually look, it's almost perfectly like the tabletop game. Now, only thing I would have asked is if you're going to keep a city like this, right, maybe add like a makeshift wall around it, because some cities like this that are protected that have at least a makeshift wall, which, granted, yes, I probably could use some of the where is it? Some of these, and I could probably make no, not those. But you know what I'm talking about. It's the walls. I could probably use those. It'd take forever, but it's an idea. You could do that. But maybe something going around it, because I don't know. What do I know? Anyway, but this does remind me a lot of the tabletop games I would play on growing up, and it just brings back memories. It really does, and I love it. And we can zoom in. You can see the texture's not quite quality, because up here it looks like it's dirt and destroyed, but when we zoom in, it's concrete. It looks like concrete, but it's cool for me. I like it. It looks like I'm fighting in a city, which is pretty damn cool. And I could see so many potentials of making a video of a fight going on here or something. Be really cool. Now let's go over here. There's it's just another outpost. Yes, and that's it. It's like a water plant or something going on over here, which in the 40k universe, food and water is scarce. So that's pretty much all for this map. Now let's go check out this one. Yes, let's check it out. Now this map has a lot more things to look at. I'm not going to be able to look at all of them, or I'm going to be here looking for a long time. I'm going to look at a couple of settlements, but I want to mostly look at the fort. Now, most of the settlements kind of look the same, just the buildings spread out in different locations. See kind of a couple of houses and a couple of big buildings, and all in all, it just looks like a normal little settlement. Then I'm trying to find one that has something on it that's a little different. Here we go. Now, I saw these in the Dawn of War Warhammer game. They look like gardens of some kind. I think that's what these are. Is this a farm? I never quite understood what these are. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I don't know what they are, but they're really cool. I like the touch. Now, let's go into the map, and the thing I wanted to take a look at the most is right here. Go. There we go. Sorry if there's a little bit of lag. Okay, so now this is definitely the military fort, and it is cool. So it's awesome. I'm loving it. I like the tank traps, the barbed wire, and obviously this is where the guardsmen shoot from. And as you can see, it looks like it has some weapons crates, supply crates. I wish I could interact and move this building down a little bit. This is what I was saying, is that sometimes they're a little high with that door lip right there, and it's hard to get inside. See what I mean? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. So whoever, I think it's Super Trooper that does these maps. If you're seeing this, buddy, could you please lower these buildings just a little bit? You know, the fine tunes make everything possible. Okay, fine touch, little touches. But all in all, I have to say this is probably one of my favorite forts to look at. It's pretty cool. And they have a couple of probably barracks and other things going on here, and you can definitely tell the guardsmen can hold out a long time on this base. Now, let's check out the last little bit of this video before we call it. And it's you guys wanting to see I believe it's, hang on, I want to check something real quick. Is it that? Yeah, okay. I want to get to the green section. I couldn't remember which one was green. Okay, so these guys, we have the Autocannon. We've ever seen that one. First off, we'll take a look at the chain gun. Or not chain gun, sorry. The chains. This one. Okay, go. All right. So, first off, what I would like to point out, if you look at the top of the screen, it actually gives you now an indication of which way you are looking in retrospect to the way the vehicle is looking at, or which way the vehicle is facing. Let's hop out, shall we? Okay. Oh, that just sounds evil. Imagine an army. That's loud. Imagine an army of these things chasing after you. That would just be the most terrifying thing ever. And this thing can and will take out light armored vehicles. So yeah, watch yourself. Now let's go. Let's just hop it. That's loud. Wow, that is louder than I thought it would be. I actually didn't test that until just now. Wow. Sorry about that if that hurts your guys' ears. Next up, we have the Autocannon. No, actually, you know what? Let's check out the missile launcher first. Then we'll go Autocannon. Then the Plasmacannon. Yes. Because we like the Plasmacannon. Another thing I would like to point out with inside here, I'm noticing, if you see in that flash, I'm hitting the N key to change the thermals and night vision, and it's not really working. It might be a bug. Ooh, wrong button. Just kidding. But that might be a bug. Hopefully they can fix that, because when you're driving at night, when you're driving at night or trying to see a target that might be hidden, having that thermal night vision is really handy. Okay. Alright, see it loading in right now? There you go. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Yeah. Sorry for the bit of a lag spike. I have no idea what's going on here. Alright. Now we're going to go on to the Autocannon. Actually, so we don't have any lag. Let's just go back to the virtual reality. Sorry about that, folks. I just want to make sure there's no lag, especially for these two. Ha ha ha. I love these things. All right, so now let's go to the Autocannon. Oh, this thing is so awesome. Yes. All right. You ready for this? Now keep your eyes on the bullets. Don't take your eyes off. See? See what I mean? And as you can see, the bullets actually down there, the cartridges fall onto the ground. Actually, in this case, it'd be shells, not cartridges. And it's still loading. So running and gunning with this thing, it would be the scariest thing in the world. Come on. So cool. Oh, I love it so much. Now we're going to go on to the last vehicle. And I have to say this is going to be my favorite. So let's turn this into my player. Now I want to show the damage of this thing. This Sentinel would take about 2 or 3 shots. It'll kill another Sentinel. Just watch what happens when I fire this thing. Oh, it just gets insane. You'll see. But we'll do a test fire. I'm going to let you guys hear it. All right. Now, as you can see down there in the bottom right, it will get hot. Mindful on don't plasma when it gets hot. Not good. All right. You guys ready for this? Keep your eyes on the prize. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know you'll love that. Now, let's get a little closer so you can see the explosion. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, let's turn this baby around and fire! Oh, I missed. The freaking target's off. Okay, so move it over just a little bit and fire! He went poof! There is nothing left. Oh, I love this thing. Oh, I love this thing so much. Oh, it is beautiful. And it actually has no drop. The projectile will keep going. So you can literally fire that from across the valley and just shoot and then duck and just wait for the explosion. So that is everything that I have noticed, that all the changes they've added in. I will also leave a list of all the things they have done for this update in the description down below, as well a link to the mod over on the Steam Workshop in the description down below. So go check it out. Hopefully you guys love this mod as much as I do. And remember to give these guys support. Let them know how much you love it. And yeah, look forward to seeing some awesome videos coming up with this stuff. Till then, I would thank you guys for watching. And if you guys have any comments, suggestions, or feedback about this mod or this video, or if you want to just talk to the mod authors themselves, let them know in the comment section down below. Until then, I would thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys, and remember, have a wonderful day.